What is up, everyone? It is Sunday morning. I should be writing right now. That's what I do on Sunday mornings, but I I'm gonna blow through this 1989 week 3 so I can get on to some of my other seasons and then week 4. So let's play the first quarter here. We got the Raiders going to Denver to play the Broncos. I don't have Raiders or Broncos apparel, clothing, shirts, but I wanted to stay inside the AFC West, so I have a Seahawks shirt, so I went with that. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure you're all excited about that. I'm actually kind of excited about the golf tournament, the Waste Management final round today, so I'll be watching that later. This game is going to be Denver and Oakland or Los Angeles. Denver's a +5 on defense here. They're a 40 on defense. So they're going to be a +5 to the Raiders 35. The Raiders, unfortunately, are a -1, so Denver's going to have the advantage on both sides of the ball. Although -1 isn't a huge advantage, but there's probably one or two dice rolls in there that'll send them to the C that an even wouldn't do. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to play. Let's see. I've already rolled the dice. I've already flipped the coin here. Denver's going to be kicking off. So let's go. All right, 53. Let's see. Where am I at here? 53 for David Treadwell is a KOAP, so that's a 40. And he is going to boot that thing 3 yards deep into the end zone, 68. And it's going to be 09. And 09 is Treadwell. 09 is going to be for the Raiders, Stephon Adams. He's a cornerback too, but he's also your kick returner and your punt returner. So let's roll the dice. 1 through 13 will be your touchback. And we are going to get a 5, so that is going to be a touchback. So Adams will not bring it out. In real life, the Broncos won this game 31-21. Elway wasn't very good in this game. He did throw 2 touchdowns, but he only had like 120 yards passing. It's like 11-23 or something like that. So see if he can do better in this game. Raiders have Jay Schrader starting as quarterback. I do have Jay Schrader and Steve Berline, both of them quarterback 3s. Schrader's going to start, and if worse comes to worse, we can go to Vince Evans, who is exactly 19 years younger than me, or older than me, actually. Yeah. Okay. So let's start with a standard offense here for the Raiders. And we're going to go with an outside run. And this is, Bo Jackson here. You've got Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen. Both of them are 3s, which is kind of surprising. The Raiders have 2 guys as receivers who are A's with Swerve and Mervin Fernandez, and Marcus Allen is an A on short passes. It's kind of surprising to see Tim Brown as a C. He's a wide receiver. I think he's a 2 in this game, which was kind of surprising. He might be a 3, but I think he's a 2. I don't know if he had an off year. Is he at the beginning of his career in 1989? Maybe that's what it is. Because I know he's a really good receiver. So, all right, so we're going to start with an outside run. All right, 43 is going to be Steve Smith. And 40, I just talked up Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen, and we're going to go to Steve Smith to begin. 46 is a BS on defense. All right, so Steve Smith on the outside. And that's a 14, and we are going to start with a penalty. It's a 4-yard gain, but we have a TE. 22, that'll be on the defense. That's going to be a 20. I'm sorry, that's a 33. Yeah, that is unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. So I feel like in real life it's from the game, but I'm going to follow the game here. It's a 15-yard penalty. Wipes out the run, but that's okay. And that is an unsportsmanlike? Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct. And that's going to give the Raiders a first down. It's going to give them their first 15 yards of the game, and it's on a penalty. Keep going. 8, sticking with the outside run. All right, we got Bo Jackson this time getting the carry. He's 11-33 with your running back carries. So he's not quite 50%. He's more like 40%. And then Steve Smith is pretty much the same. So it's going to be those 2 for the most part. And then Marcus Allen has about a 1/6 of the carries in there. Defense will be a CS. So Bo Jackson against the CS. 54. Oh, we're going penalty number 2. That's a 36. That is 2 yards, but we have a TE. So the referees they're getting ready for the Super Bowl tonight. 24, 27, and that is going to be tripping on the offense. We're going to send it back the other way now. We got a 10-yarder against the Raiders. All right, 1st and 20 now, back on the 25. See if we can get a playoff without a penalty. We're going to go outside run again. They keep trying to run that play. And it's not working out for them. 32. That is Bo. 56. That's a BG. So Bo Jackson against a BG. Let's see if this could not be a 4. If this isn't a 4, I'll be happy. All right, 45. Okay, 20. And Bo Jackson's going to get 4 yards on the run. And there's your first play without a penalty. All right, let's go short pass heavy here on 2nd and 16. And we get a medium pass. We got Jay Schrader. 52. He's going to look for Steve Smith, the running back. He's a C. 56 is an AS. We'll make this a BD. All right, so Schrader to Smith. 25. 25 is a 5. That's complete. And that is a first down. That is a 23-yard hookup between Schrader and Steve Smith. And that is a first down. All right, 1st and 10. They cross the 50. They get to the Broncos' 48-yard line. 16. That'll be a short pass. All right, 32 and 36. 32 is going to be Willie Galt. He's a B. 36 is a BS. So we're going to go Schrader to Willie Galt. 52. Oh, Schrader. Schrader backs up, and he gets sacked. And he is going to, he loses 3 on the play. I thought that was the next one. He loses 3. So Schrader, gonna get who got him for Denver's defense. That will be Tyrone Braxton coming on a corner blitz. It's gonna be 2nd down and 13 now. We'll go short pass heavy. All right, 17. That's a medium pass. 65. 65 is Mike Alexander. He is a backup running back. Well, maybe he's not. Who is he? I don't know who Mike Alexander is, but he's a player for the Raiders. He's a C. Your defense is going to be an AS, and we'll make this a BD. So we're going to go medium pass, Schrader to Mike Alexander. 45. That's an 18. That's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 13 now. All right, 3rd and 13. Let's go medium pass heavy here. 10. 10 is going to be a medium pass. 55. 15 on the defense. That's an AD, so they're waiting for it. 55 is going to be Trey Junkin. That is a tight end. He is a backup tight end. Mike Dial is their starter. Trey Junkin is a C. So our BD is going to become, our AD is going to become a BD. So we're going to run medium pass, Schrader to Trey Junkin. Oh, an 11 for Schrader. That's a 3. And that is a 27-yard hookup. Schrader to Junkin on 3rd and 13. What a great play. And he's going to get knocked out of bounds all the way down to the 24-yard line of Denver. All right. Raiders trying to start the game, putting some points on the board here. And we're going to go with a outside, 7, an outside run on 1st and 10. 34. 34 is Steve Smith. And 65. 65 is a BS. So Steve Smith on the outside run. 25 for Smith. That's a 16, and Smith is going to rumble for 9 yards. And the Raiders are just moving the ball at will against this Broncos defense. That's a 40. They got some players here. 2nd and 1 on the 15. You look at their defense. They've got no 5. Oh, yeah, 1-5. So they got Mecklenburg as a 5. Greg Cragen, Simon Fletcher, Tyrone Braxton, Steve Atwater, Dennis Smith, all as 4s. They got great defensive backs. Puts them at 40. So, yeah, Raiders are just moving the ball. 2nd and 1. And let's just go our big guys here, our big formation for our run. And it's going to be an inside run. $56 is going to be Marcus Allen. 61 is a CS, and we'll make it a CG. So it's going to be Marcus Allen up the middle. A 13. That's a 20, and that is going to be no gain on the play. Wow, I thought that would be a first down, but that is no gain. That CG really hurt you there. And Marcus Allen stuffed at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 1. I'm going to call same play. No, let's do this. Let's go standard offense, but we'll make all pass plays short passes. And we're going to get a short pass. All right. 45. 53. 53 is going to be a CS. 54. 54 is Steve Smith. He's a C, so we'll stay at CS. And the reason I did standard offense there, so I wasn't going to move the defense toward whatever run or pass. I just wanted to be an S, or if you roll a D or a G, then you roll it. But I wanted to try to make it a little easier on the Raiders here. So we're going to go Schrader to Steve Smith against a CS on 3rd and 1. Another 11. Schrader with a 3. That is 14 yards. He is knocked out of bounds right at the 1 yard line. And wow. Schrader to Steve Smith. I was surprised when I saw that Schrader was the starter here over Berline. I thought Berline started for them all season. But so far, 3 of 4, 64 yards. And I believe he's got 3 first downs. His completions have all gone for first downs. So, now we're going to go big. We're going to bring in the big guys here. And we are going to get an outside run. $64. That is Vance Mueller. He is a running back 2. He's a halfback. And 56. That's an AS. I'm going to make it an AG. So Mueller with a 26. That's a 24. And that is good for 1 yard, and he gets to the goal line, and he is in for the touchdown. And Vance Mueller gets the final yard on the drive, his first yard of the drive. And the Raiders go up 6-0 on a nice drive for them. What was that, 8 plays? Probably 10 plays with the 2 penalties. 78 yards, something like that. I don't know about the penalties, but 78 yards in terms of their stats. 4 minutes off the clock. And let's bring out Jeff Yeager to kick it. 66. Boy, the dice are coming here. That's going to be good. Always rolling those doubles for those kickers. Except for when it's like a long field goal or a medium field goal. All right, 7-0 Raiders. 11 minutes to go. Let's kick off. 42 for Jager. 39. 39 is 67.09. So he puts it 2 yards deep into the end zone. And we'll roll for it. So this is going to be Jager. 67. And kickoff return. Let's roll for it first. So 1 to 12 will be your touchback, and it is a 9. It is going to be a touchback. A lot of touchbacks. So that'll be Kenny Bell. All right, 1st and 10 for the Broncos now at the 20. Their first drive of the game. Going to try to answer here. And let's see. Let's go ahead and start with standard offense, and that's a 3. That's an inside run. All right, 55 on the defense. That's an AG, so they're ready for it. 31 is Bobby Humphrey. So the Broncos have 1 A receiver, Vance Johnson. Mark Jackson's a B. They also have Ricky Nattiel. Clarence K is the tight end. Boy, their receivers are not as good as I remember them being. But I only ever remember them beating the Browns, and they were always good then. You got Elway as your quarterback. You got Bobby Humphries, 11 to 42. So he's a little over half the carries. Sammy Winder gets a chunk of them, and then Elway has his own chunk of them here. So, all right. So that's going to be Bobby Humphrey against an AG. And Humphrey, 26. That's a 24. And he starts off with 2 yards. All right, 2nd and 8. Let's go short pass heavy here. And it's a 9. That'll be a short pass. Or a 6, actually. Oh, I threw a dice over the back. Hang on. I feel like I do that once per game. All right. Let's get that green one in there. There it is. All right, 25. Oh, that's wrong. 62-45. So 45 on the reception is going to be Jeff Alexander. He's a fullback. He actually had a touchdown in this game. I think he had Denver's first touchdown of the game on a 1-yard rush. 62 is an AS. So Alexander's a C, so we'll make that a BS. I think I went short pass heavy, so we'll make it a BD. So Elway going to dump it off to Jeff Alexander. 23 for Elway. That's a 27, and Elway's going to run. I feel like that's going to happen a lot in this game. So Elway on the outside run against an AS. 65. Oh, it's a 25. It's no gain, and he is shoved out of bounds. And this is my last game of calling these a quarterback sack, but that's what we're doing. 0-yard rushes on a pass is a quarterback sack. So let's roll it. Who got it for the Raiders? 41. 41 is Howie Long. I mean, I know that guy. I see him on TV sometimes. So that was Elway, 0. And that's Howie Long. He got pushed out of bounds. All right, it's going to make it 3rd and 8 on their own 22. And the Broncos going to try to avoid going 3 and out here in a game they won in real life. Let's go short pass heavy. 2. 2 is a short pass. $32. 11. 11 is going to be Vance Johnson. He's an A. 32 is a CG. So we'll make this a BS. And we'll go Elway to Vance Johnson. 25. 25 is a 7, and that is going to be complete. That is 13 yards, and that is a first down. That's going to make it 1st and 10 now on the 35. Back to a standard. And we're going to get an inside run this time. $36-65. 65 is going to be Melvin Bratton. He's a backup fullback. 36 will be a BS. 65, is that a 24? It's always a 24. Yes, it is. It's a 24. And that is 1 yard out of Melvin Bratton. right, so it's going to be 2nd and 9 now on the 36 for Elway. And we've got an 8, so we're going to go outside run this time. $56. A lot of high numbers coming out. That'll be Elway. So Elway on a little quarterback sweep. 54 on your defense is an AD. Oof, that's a kind of play. I'm going to call that an audible. I'm going to say Elway saw the defense in a pass defense and went, yeah, I'm going to run. So Elway on the sweep. A 22. That's huge. Yeah, that's 18 yards. So Elway doing it himself here. It's going to be 1st and 10 now. They cross the 50 and get to the Raiders 46. And we'll go short pass heavy here. 4. That'll be a short pass. All right. 12. That'll be a CG. 65 is Orson Mobley, and we'll go CS. So Elway thrown to the big tight end, Orson Mobley. 62. That's an 18, and that'll be incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10. We'll go, let's go standard offense here. And we'll go an inside run. $41, $21. So the inside run will be Bobby Humphrey. He'll do it against an AS. So Humphrey going to run up the middle. A 44 for Humphrey. That's a 16, and that's going to be 8 yards. It's going to make it 3rd and 2. Running game's working pretty well for them so far. Unlike, it's kind of the opposite of the Raiders here. The passing game isn't doing as much, but the running game's killing it. Where at the Raiders, it was mostly passing game. 3rd and 2. Let's go standard offense, but all passes are short passes. And we're going to get an outside run. $53. 62. So 53 is a CS. And 62, that'll be Jeff Alexander. Where's he at? There he is. So it's their version of an Alexander. He's the fullback I was thinking of earlier. So he's a running back. 53 is a CS. So Alexander on the outside run. Does he run outside? No. So I'm going to move him inside. He's a fullback. So that's a CS. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go Alexander now on the inside run. 15. 15 is an 8. And that is 4 yards, and that is enough for a first down. Yeah, you can always tell who runs outside and who runs inside. I don't like to penalize guys. You know, if I caught an outside run for him, an 8 on the outside run would have been 3 yards. So I guess it would have been about the same. But it's if you look at your cards, if a guy has a bunch of even numbers on the good rolls, he's an inside run guy. And I don't know if I have anybody that has. There's other guys will have, like Elway actually. If you look at Elway's card, he has a bunch of odd numbers on the good rolls, and that means he's an outside guy. He runs more outside than inside. So I try not to punish him. So if I roll for Elway, I'll always move it to the outside. If I roll for Alexander, I'll always move it to the inside. And I do that for everybody that has those. Then you have guys like Humphrey, who just has a bunch of 15, 16, 17, 18 at the good numbers. Those guys can do either inside or outside. All right, 1st and 10 now on the 34 for the Raiders. Halfway point of the quarter. And we'll go standard offense. And we're going to get an inside run. A lot of run plays on this offense. 55. Is that Elway again? Yes, it is. That right there is a perfect example. I rolled an inside run. I rolled Elway. I'm going to move it to the outside. Oh, except I did that wrong. 55 goes over there. Let's go back to the inside. 34 is Bobby Humphrey, and he can do either. So 55 on the defense is an AG. All right, so it's gonna be Bobby Humphrey inside run. 55. Man, the doubles are flying today. 16, and that'll be a 7-yard run for Humphrey. All right, 2nd and 3 now on the Raiders' 27-yard line. Let's go short pass heavy, and we get a short pass. 53, 61. That'll be Ricky Nattiel. He's a C wide receiver. I think he was their number 3 receiver that year after Vance Johnson and Mark Jackson. He's a C. 53 is going to be a CS, and we'll make it a CD since I went short pass heavy. It's going to be Elway and Nattiel. And that is a 41. 41 is a 22. Yikes, that is picked off. That is a W59. Elway has I'm surprised. That's usually a 20, and Elway's a good quarterback. That's a high interception number for him. Yeah, that's going to be an interception. A W59. So let's check it out. A 32. And that is intercepted right at the line of scrimmage. One of those where you try to dump it off to someone and you don't see the defender. It's going to be Eddie Anderson. He's a starting strong safety, so he was up there on a safety blitz, and ball hit him right in the gut. So it's 0, Eddie Anderson. So I dropped my cards. There he is. I dropped these cards, the Raiders cards, on the floor, and I was basically playing 52 pickup with them, and they got all out of order. So let's see. There's Eddie Anderson. He has an R column. So let's go pass. Elway. To who was that to? That was to Ricky Nattiel. 0 yards and intercepted. It's going to be Eddie Anderson. Well, let's see what he does. He has a WR column, which means he ran some of them back. Look at that. He's got a bunch of ones. Oh, he's got a 1 at 25 also. Yeah, this guy ran something back in the regular season. 61. That's a 16, and that is going to be that is a 56-yard interception return. 56 yards. So Eddie Anderson. That's the guy you want picking the pass off every time. That's going to have the Raiders 1st and 10 all the way down to the 17 of the Broncos. What a turning point, and I'm curious about something. So let me just do this. Whoops. Take a look here, because I think the Raiders had a pick 6, or maybe it was a fumble recovery in this game. Who was it? Oh, it was Lyndon King. Okay, so I knew they had a defensive touchdown, but it was Lyndon King. I was wondering maybe if it was Eddie Anderson. I thought that would have been nice if the game kind of went along with reality there. All right, Raiders take over. 1st and 10. 6:45 to go on the Broncos 17. Great starting field position here. And I didn't need to do that, but we'll count it anyway. So 65 goes there, and 25 goes there. And we're going to standard offense. And we're going to get an inside run, so that'll be Vance Mueller getting the inside run. And we're going to go back to here. One more. So Vance Mueller against an AG. So Mueller takes the run. 65 is 24. He's going to get 2 yards on the play. And Mueller's going to make it 2nd and 8. All right, 2nd and 8 on the 15. And let's go short pass heavy and get a short pass. 52, 61. 61 is a CS. We'll make it a CD. 52 is Steve Smith, the running back. Not the wide receiver and not the point guard. And he's a C, so we're going to stay right at CD. So we're going to go Schrader to Steve Smith. 31. 31 is a 9. And that is complete, but it is 0 yards. He catches it right at the line of scrimmage and just gets nailed right there. So no gain on that play. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 now at the 15. We'll go short pass heavy here. And we'll get a 4. Yeah, we'll get a 14. A 14 is a short pass. And we're going to go Mervin Fernandez. Swervin' Mervin gets his first target of the game. He's an A. 41's an AS. We'll make it an AD. We're gonna go Schrader to Mervin Fernandez. Oh, a 22 out of Jay Schrader. That is a 4. That is 14 yards. And again, the Raiders get down to the 1 yard line and they're pushed out of bounds. And they're gonna have 1st and goal at the 1. Oh, out of bounds. 15. All right, we'll go big. Vance Mueller got the last one. Who gets this one? An 11. That's an inside run. $55. 55 is Marcus Allen this time. 56. 56 is an AS. I remember when I was playing the Raiders last time. I think their week 2 game. I kept wanting Bo Jackson to get the ball. He never got the ball. And it seems like we're following that same pattern here. I mean, he's only about 26. That's 30%. He's probably about 40%, but 40% is still a high number here. So it's going to be Marcus Allen, 6 against an AS. And I'm going to move that to AG since I called the big play. So 62 for Allen. That's a 24. And he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We're going to do it again. Same play. 5 minutes to go in the quarter. And it's an 18. So now Schrader's going to go a little play action. Everybody looking for the run. 21. That's going to be Fernandez. He's an A. 16 is an AS. We'll make this an AG, which is a great defense to throw against. So Schrader fakes the handoff, looks for Fernandez. And, oh no. And we have a RP5. RP5, a rare play. RP5 is not one I do very often. So let's go ahead and use the book. It's all about RP3 and RP7 when I go to ChatGPT. But in this case, RP5 is a little bit different. And we get a 6. Defensive end commits head slap foul, then sacks quarterback. Defense penalized half the distance to the goal line, 1st down. So there's no yardage on that, but they do get a 1st down. So that is going to be a heck of a penalty. That's going to be a 0 yard penalty, but an automatic 1st down for, we'll just go unnecessary roughness. 15 seconds. And it's going to be 1st and goal at the 1 yet again. 4:45 now. And we will go big guys, big guys, big guys. Inside run. $61, 33. So 33 is going to be, is that an AG? Oh, it's a CG, even better. That'll be a CG. 61 this time. That's Marcus Allen again. Same play basically here. Oops. My red die got thrown over the edge. But it didn't go off the table. Right here. There we go. All right. We get a 46. 46 is a 24 again. And it's 0 against. They stuff him again. So Marcus Allen struggling to get in the end zone. It's going to make it 2nd and goal at the 1. And we'll go big again. Keep going the same play here. All these teams that like spread it out and put their quarterback in a shotgun seems silly to me. But I'm old. What do you want? An outside run. 34. 34 is going to be Steve Smith. 16. Everybody gets a chance except Bo Jackson. 16 is an AS, making an AG. Now it's going to be Smith up the middle. 35. That ought to do it. That's a 17. That's 4 yards. That's a touchdown. So Steve Smith breaks through the line. And he puts the Raiders up 13-0 early not early. It's just in the 1st quarter. Jeff Jagger for the extra point. 51. 51 is a 5, and that'll be good. And that's going to make it 14-0. A bit of a surprising result here with the Raiders up 14-0. But let's kick off. Jagger, 16. That's a 17. And that is, wow, that's deep. 72. That's 7 yards deep into the end zone. And I'm going to roll for that one. What the heck? I haven't rolled for one in a while. Or I haven't rolled a deep one. Usually if it's like more than 5 yards, I just take the touchback. But let's roll for this one. So 7 yards deep means 1 through 17 is going to be a touchback. And we roll a 19. He's going to run it out. It's going to be Kenny Bell trying to make something happen for the Broncos. He's going to run it out. 34. Oh, no. Is he going to get a penalty? It's a 35. And he is going to get 41 yards. But we have a TK. We have a Tony Kornheiser. A Tom Kite. I can't think of anybody else. 25 on a K. It's going to be holding. And there's I don't know, there's something on the board there. Let me see what it means, a symbol. You got a plus or minus and an asterisk. Oh, there it is. Okay, on an asterisk, here we go. On kickoff returns, the penalty is measured 15 yards ahead of possession unless the return was less than 15 yards, in which it's measured from the gain. Oh, wow. So it's 15 yards ahead of where they possess the ball. So does that mean they take it at the 8-yard line? Because 15 yards ahead of possession, 7 yards deep, is the 8-yard line. So let's do that. So let's see. How do I do this? I just need to get him to the right yard line. So would his return have counted? So let's give him, and this was holding, right? This is a 10-yard penalty. Yeah. So let's get him out to the 18. So let's give him 7 plus 8. Let's give him 25 yards on the return. So Ken Bell gets 25. Man, he makes the right decision. Unfortunately, he got the holding call is probably what gave him the opening to get the 41 yards. So then we'll go penalty, and we'll make it a 10-yard penalty. And that gets him to the 8, which is 15 yards ahead of possession, which is what the book says. And if I get it really close here, let's see, where's that? There it is. The first asterisk. On kickoff returns only, this penalty is measured 15 yards ahead of possession unless the return was less than 15, in which it's measured from the gain. So that's what I did. All right, 1st and 10 at the 8-yard line now for the Broncos. And we're going to go standard offense. And we're going to get an outside run. All right, 53 on the defense. 33 is Bobby Humphrey. 53 is a CS. So Humphrey now on the outside run. 16. Oh, it's a 25, and he gets nothing. So the Broncos just struggling so far in this quarter. All right, 2nd and 10 back on the 8. And actually, I'm in the wrong yard line area, but 25 is always 0, so that doesn't really matter. All right, so let's go short. Let's go short pass heavy here. And 4 is a short pass. Oh, defense is ready for it. They're in CD. 12 will be Vance Johnson. Make it a BD. So Elway to Vance Johnson on the short pass. 32. Oh, it's a 23. Are you kidding me? It's another interception. Holy cow, it's a W60. Wow. W60. Elway didn't have a good game in real life, so I'm not surprised. 31. 19 yards. And it's going to be Thomas Davis on the interception. So Elway to Vance Johnson, 19 yards. It's intercepted. And that is Thomas Davis getting this one. Did I do that right? Is it Thomas Davis? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Thomas Davis. Did I do that right? Is that supposed to be Thomas Benson? Boy, I am terrible when it comes to writing names down. Oh, it's Thomas Benson, not Thomas Davis. Who the hell's Thomas Davis? Yeah, I'm going to have to redo some of these. All right, he's got an R column also. And he doesn't have the low numbers that the previous guy had. But let's see what he gets. 12 to 13. And wow, he gets 11 yards on the return. So even with a bad dice roll, he's getting yards. So Benson gets 13. No, wait. 12. And 12, I believe, was a 13. And 13 was 11 yards. Yeah. And that is going to give the Raiders just amazing field position yet again. 1st and 10 on the Broncos 16. And this game has gone haywire. I love it. It's the Bizarro world. All right. So we'll go back to standard offense for the Raiders. 4. 4 will be an inside run. $55, 64. 64 is a CS. 55 is an A, or 55 is Marcus Allen. I swear, Bo Jackson just doesn't get carries. It's weird. CS. So Marcus Allen now on the inside run. There's a 32. That's a never good roll. That's a 26, and he's going to gain 1. Okay. So Marcus Allen gaining a yard on a bad dice roll. Nice. And that's going to make it 2nd and 9 on the 15. 2.5 to go. Let's go short pass heavy here. 11. 11 is a short pass. $42. 14. So 42. That's going to be Marcus Allen. He's an A on short passes. 14 is a BG, and we're going to make this an AS. All right, so Schrader looking for his running back. 16. Oh, it's a 25, and Schrader's picked off. Look at that. There's only one. There we are right there. Follow that down. There's only one interception number, and there it is, W56 at 25. So Schrader comes back and throws his own interception. So W56. 13. That is going to be a 5-yard pass play. It's going to get picked off by Steve Atwater. He's pretty good. So we'll go Schrader, 5 yards to his receiver, Marcus Allen. Whoops, that's not right. View all, intercepted. Continue. Whoops. Okay. And then it's going to be Steve Atwater getting his hands up there. He's a 4. Oh, he's got an R column too. Everybody's got an R column today for the W. Oh, he's got a fumble return K column too. This guy is good. Well, we knew that anyway. 34. Oh no, 35. And he's going to return it 30 yards, but there is a penalty on the return. TK. Oh, a 66. That is a 30. That is twisting the face mask. That's an automatic first down. I wonder, it's on the defense, but I wonder if the receiving team, do they become the offense when they have the ball? Let me see. Interception return. Where's that? It's not on this page. I never understood why they put interception return with long passes. There it is. All right, interception return. No, it doesn't. Here we go. Depending on nope. No, this is going to be on the Raiders. This is going to be on the return. So we have twisting face mask. 30. That is going to be 15 yards from the gain. and an automatic first down. So that was a 30-yard return. So we're going to give Atwater 30. And then we're going to take 15 off of it for the penalty. And that was a flagrant face mask. No time. And it's going to be back. Broncos take the ball back. 1st and 10 on their own 25. We already have 3 interceptions in this quarter, and we still got 2:15 to go. So let's try to get some more. It's kind of fun. All right, so we're going to have a 1. So they're going to run the ball. Broncos are like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just run the ball here. $62, and it's going to be Bobby Humphrey. 62 on the defense is an AS. So Bobby Humphrey. A 21. And that's a 24. And he's going to get 2 yards on the carry. A lot of really short runs today. It's going to make it 2nd and 8. 1:45 to go in the quarter. All right, 15. 15 will be a short pass. $52. 63. Let's see. 63 on the defense is a CG. That's pretty terrible. And 52 is Mike Young, and he is a C. So we're going to stay right at CG. Did I call short pass heavy? I think I did. So we're going to CS. All right, so it's going to be Elway to Mike Young on a CS. Oh, a 44 for Elway. That's a 4. That's going to be complete. That's a first down. 12 yards on the gain. First and 10 now, up to the 39-yard line. And we're going to, Elway going deep. Winding up. He's looking for his number 1 receiver. Oh, no, he's not. He is looking for the yes, he is. 11 to 24. So he is looking, it's a 24. So he's looking for Vance Johnson, who's an A. 61 is a BS, and we're going to make this an AS. All right, so Elway against to Vance Johnson on the AS. It's a 42. That's a 10, and that is incomplete. So Elway misses his number 1 receiver. It's going to make it 2nd and 10 on the 39. All right, 10. 10 will be an outside run. $54. 54 is an AD. 25 is Bobby Humphrey. That's a great defense to run against right there. So it's an AD. So Bobby Humphrey, a 42. 18. That'll be good for 8 yards, and he's going to get nailed out of bounds. So he's going to get 8 yards first, and it's going to be 3rd and 2. Ball up to the 47-yard line. And let's go standard offense here. Just standard offense. Nothing special. All right, so it's an inside run. 55, 13. So 13 will be Bobby Humphrey. 55 is an AG. So Humphrey trying to get the first down. 55, that'll do it. 55 is a 15. He's going to get 14 yards before he's finally tackled. And we're down to 15 seconds left in the quarter. This should be the last play. Denver crosses the 50. They get to the Raiders 39. And we'll go inside run again. And 22 is going to stay with Bobby Hump. Oh, wait, 51. 51 is Elway? No, it's Sammy Winder. Haven't called his name yet. 22 is a BG. 22 is a BG. So we're going to go Sammy Winder up the middle. 21, 22, and that is going to be good for 2 yards. So Winder for 2. He's going to end the first quarter. Broncos driving, but down 14-0 in a really surprising turn of events here. 2nd and 8 on the 37. And we'll go short pass heavy. And it's going to be a short pass. Oh, big 66 in the defense. That's a CD. 44 is Sammy Winder. He's a C, so we'll stay at CD. Defense is ready for this pass play. Elway, 61, 14, and we have an incomplete pass. 61 is a 20 on all those other quarterbacks, but for Elway, it's way up there at 14, which is also a fumble number. It's going to be 3rd and 8 on the 37. We're going to short pass heavy here. It's a long field goal from here. We're going to get a short pass. 65, 41. 41 is going to be Bobby Humphrey, the running back. He's a C. 65 is an AS. We'll make this a BD. And we are in the second quarter now, so we go there. Make it a BD. 51. 51 is an 8. It is going to be complete for 7 yards. He gets knocked out of bounds. He is just short of the first down. And I think we're going to go for it here. I think this is a go for it. Let's call on the big guys. We'll look to do a running play. Unless Elway changes his mind. Nope, we're going to go inside run. (54) 31. 31 is going to be Bobby Humphrey. 54 is an AD. We'll make it an AS. So we're going to go Bobby Humphrey up the middle. A 25, that'll do it. 25 is a 17. That is 8 yards. So he busts through the line, gets 8 yards, tackled in the backfield, defensive backfield. That's going to be a first down. All right, 1st and 10 up to the 22 of the Raiders. And we will go short pass heavy. And that will be a short pass. Elway's only 3 of 8. Wow. 2 interceptions, 32 yards and 2 interceptions. Yikes, no wonder they're losing. All right, so short pass. All right, 51 on your defense. 16 is going to be Vance Johnson. He's an A. 51 is an AD. So Elway to Vance Johnson. 62, 18. That'll be incomplete. He's now 3 of 9. He's getting into Jim McMahon territory here. All right, 2nd down and 10. And we will go, let's just go standard offense. It's going to be an inside run. Ooh, an 11. The defense is waiting for that. BG 61. That'll be Elway, so we're going to flip to outside run. So we're going to have Elway taking himself on the outside run. What was it? 11 is a BG. 61 on the roll. That is an 11. And that'll be good for 2 yards. All right, 3rd and 8. A short pass heavy here. Oh, we don't have long pass, but we have medium pass. So that's what we'll do. And we are inside too. So we are this way. Right here. Medium pass. All right, 25 on your defense. And that is AD. And your receiver, 65. That's Orson Mobley. He's a C, so we're going to make this a BD. So it's going to be Elway to Orson Mobley, the tight end. Oh, a 62. That's an 18. That's going to be incomplete. It's 4th and 8. The Broncos are going to have to go for a field goal here just to get some points on the board. And Elway is playing terrible. 3 of 10 for 32 yards, 2 interceptions. Yikes. All right. Let's go. Let's bring out David Treadwell for a 37-yard field goal. Oh, 63 is never a good roll. 63 is a 29. And that kick is blocked. We have an X11 on the board. X11. Field goal kicking is always such an experience. There it is. X11. 52. We're going to go -7, D4. So we're going to go field goal. Treadwell, -7. Raiders recover. It is D4. And D4 is Jerry Robinson. Where's Jerry Robinson? Oh, I dropped him earlier. That's right. He could be anywhere. There he is. And he has an R column. 51. It's an 11, and he is going to return it. Oh, no yards. He's basically going to get knocked out of bounds at the end of the play after he recovers it. But it kept him off the board. And the Raiders take over 1st and 10 on the 27. I'm going to call it a video here. And I'm going to come back and play the second half potentially later this afternoon. I'm going to go and do what I should have done this morning, which is go work on my next book and get some lunch. And I will talk to you all probably a little bit later. Have a good day, all.